I got one for you. It's when does a joke become a dad joke? It becomes apparent.
It's very bad.
It's very bad.
Yeah, which is very good for a dad joke.
Exactly.
The most difficult is quad day. I'll say legs, but I split my legs up. The most difficult is quads, for a fact. There's nothing more taxing than quads. And quad day, even on when I'm just going to train quads by myself, I start getting a bit of anxiety the day before, the morning of. It's just scary and it hurts. I hate training legs. I don't miss it, but I don't miss sessions, but I can't stand training legs. Most fun? I personally think shoulders are the most fun for me. The reason I say that, or back is a lot of fun too. Chest is fun too. I don't know, I think they're all fun, even legs when you like get into that alter ego of actually being able to attack that workout. But I think shoulders are most refreshing because the verb for shoulders is raise. So you have a front raise, a side lateral raise, a rear delt fly, which is technically a raise from a different plane. There's a push, there's a pull, there's a shrug, there's all these different verbs you're doing just in one shoulder workout. For chest, for example, it's pretty much pressing, and back, it's pretty much pulling. So it's pretty much one verb the entire time. So I enjoy shoulders and I love getting a shoulder pump. Arms makes for good content. As you can tell, I'm always doing standing bicep curls and recording those ones, but I like shoulders. I like shoulder day, it's refreshing. And most people train shoulders wrong. Not that the exercise selection is wrong, but the execution of that specific exercise tends to be very trap dominant for most people. And this is where I say posing does help in your training, because you learn how to shut off your traps, or you learn how to engage your traps, or you learn how to shut your lats off or engage your lats. So even if you're not bodybuilding, I do think posing sessions can work very well in your own physique goals, whether they're competitive or not. Daily vitamins, we're talking about, if I had to give top 3, I would say daily greens from Revive. The pill form, I really like. All my vitamins are from Revive, by the way. I trust their products. So daily greens, omegas, which is your fish oils, and the immune multi, which is your typical multivitamin. If I was on a budget and had to only select 3 vitamins from Revive, those are my personal top 3 without getting blood work. Now, if you go to Revive and get blood work done, now you actually have some data on, do I need liver? Do I need kidney? Do I need vitamin D3, K2? And now your personal order might be a little different. Now I take all of those still just to cross my T's and dot my I's, but either get those 3 or get blood work done, get data, and take what you need. Probably you don't want this beef. I guess. I don't know. We'll put them on blast. Jahari, what did the cow say to the chicken? Let's see how funny you are. Well, I appreciate that. So there are a couple rules. You gotta earn certain shorts. You can't just be buying Hoochie Daddy 5-inch inseams without training legs. But my personal favorite shorts, I'm not sponsored or anything, but Lululemon, licensed to train. These are my favorite shorts. And I never buy the inseam, the shorts with the lining. I never buy the lining because when I hip hinge back or do a deadlift or like T-bar row or even squats, I feel like they slide down a lot. No matter how tight you put them, that the fabric will slide the entire short down and it feels like a little bit of a plumber's butt. We don't want that in the gym. So I buy these liners. You don't need to get Lululemon liners. You can get like any boxer brief long. These just happen to be the most comfortable and the most durable with barbells rubbing against it. These are the performance liners. They're performance briefs. So in short, any short with, I care about the liner more than I do the short. Because you could get a short that is 5, I personally get 7-inch inseams. I think 5 is a little too short. 7-inch inseams with a long boxer brief or performance liner. And then for shirts, honestly, I just buy any cotton-based oversized t-shirt. It's my favorite thing to train in. I also get my shorts from Dark Sport. I get a ton of shorts from Dark Sport and Fabletics too. I like Fabletics shorts. I can't remember. There's some, majority of them at Fabletics have been okay, but the biggest thing I look for shorts is, can you tie them and do they have zipper pockets? Those are must for me. Shorts without pockets at all, I never understood that. At least give us a little something. It doesn't need to have a zipper on it. You know, stop making shorts without pockets. Overall, this is gonna be a very generic, I actually did this top 3 with my friend last weekend. Right now, currently, if I had to die with 3 pairs of shoes or use 3 pairs of shoes for the rest of my life, they are going to be the version 1 Adidas Ultra Boost white. No version 2, version 3, we're very specific, version 1. Second pair would be the anything below 2007, I think 2005 and below, of the Jordan 6 infrared. My last choice, obviously Jordan 1 Chicago's 1985, which I don't have. Dad life is the best life. I've said in a couple posts, so see us men, that is what we do. Dad life is great. I've had great role models from my father, my grandfathers, my uncles. Dad life is the best. There's a different type of energy. I wake up different. I do things differently, but I've been preparing myself for this for a while, especially since the miscarriage. We had a miscarriage in 2020. So since then, I've been ready. Yeah. I've been ready to be a dad, you know. Nothing beats it. And what's great is that a lot of my friends, including yourself, we're kind of all doing this together at the same time. Right. That's really cool. Because we bounce struggles off of each other. We bounce like certain milestones off of each other. Hopefully all these kids get to grow up together. So yeah, but in short, dad life is great. It's the best. This is a long one, geez. Okay, so in short, in very short, and this is pretty much as short and accurate as we can make it. My dad is half Puerto Rican and half Native American / Mexican. Depends on the land of Colorado, whatever years it was Mexico, and whatever years that timeline border across the land of Colorado again. So my family, my grandmother on my dad's side has been on the land of Colorado. We've been Navajo Indians is what that family was. But by the time my grandma was born, she didn't speak Spanish. She only spoke English, right? So I guess she was a little, call them Mexican American, but she never crossed the current border up. They've been Native Americans in the land of Colorado. Here I am making this damn story long. And then my grandfather on my dad's side is Puerto Rican. He was a musician. He was gigging in the US. He met my grandma. He didn't speak English, she didn't speak Spanish, and they ended up having 6 kids. And my dad is the youngest of 6. My mom is half Trinidadian, half Española from Spain. So my grandma, my abuela in Spain, this is the side of the family that speaks Spanish. My abuela in Spain is blonde hair, blue eyes, and my Trinidadian grandfather studied linguistics and studied in Madrid, met my grandmother, I said that grandmother weird. My great grandparents did not like the fact that my grandmother was dating a black man. So she ran away from home, and she ran away from home at 18 to be with my grandfather. And 4 daughters later, my mom being the second eldest. So I was born in Colorado, born in Denver. Moved here in '97. Pretty much my childhood was here, I would say. That is Gaithersburg, Maryland. So my wife is full Puerto Rican, so she calls me Puerto Rican. It's one of my nicknames. So yeah, that's my nationality. I don't know. So I originally went to school for meteorology. That's why I got into school. It's because I was a math guy. I was good at it, but hated it. That's why I switched majors. I think we went over it the last Q&A that I had really bad grades chasing Drea that first year of college. Yeah, but I probably wouldn't be a meteorologist though. I'd probably be a teacher. Some type of someone who expresses things in a palatable way for someone to understand it easier. Whether that's a dog or a client, well, no, if I wasn't a coach, right? So whether it's a dog or a student or a wife, I could see myself in therapy too. Be a therapist, possibly. That's probably what I would be doing. Or lastly, I could see myself in sales too. So any kind of sales, even though I wouldn't like that as much.